So this door is an iron wine cellars product. It was chosen first and foremost not only of the beauty, but it kind of mirrors the arch in the niche in the back. It's a solid core, clear alder door that is finished in lacquer, as opposed to the unfinished baseboards and balances and back focal wall. So we kind of wanted to make it pop, if you will, and blend in with the more contemporary look, though it is a rustic style door. One of the cool features on it, other than the keypad locking system here, is that these open for easier use of cleaning. So your glass will never have an issue with you being able to get there to be able to clean it. One great feature that it does have a channel that's prefabricated from the manufacturer set in the bottom, to where you can install a automatic door bottom sweep, so that when the door is shut, that sweep slams down and creates a tight seal. However, when you open it up, if there's a reveal with any subflooring, it does raise up to allow for that automatically. There's a button at the bottom that when it opens, it raises, and when closed, that button automatically seals the bottom. So this is a solid core door made out of clear alder, and so it's exterior grade. It has double pane insulated glass, and it is a true deterrent from air exchanging from one area to the other into the cellar.
Yeah, so the way the wine cellar was, the way the room was designed by the builder, the room was a little bit too big for a wine cellar, so I had to make it a little bit smaller, and they did this alcove. And so then I worked with Tim to figure out, what would work there, because it's not ideal necessarily for racks. So we decided to do this sort of a desk thing. So I've got a place to keep my different records on wine and notes and stuff, and place to store containers and so forth. And it'll be a nice little tasting area. So I've got the nice racks for the wine glasses, and probably will end up storing some of my scotch in here as well, because I'm a single malt scotch guy. So well, I found this this company online called winelabels.com, and they make custom labels. And they're nice little brass labels with adhesive on the back. And so I've got my wines organized sort of by region of the world and type of wine. So, but so I've got Australia, South Africa, Argentina, and Chile. I've got a few Virginia Reds. I'm not a big fan of Virginia wines. I have some other varietals. And we've got Merlot. got Spain and Portugal. And over here in the curved corner area, I have Zinfandel and Pinot Noir. And then this is almost all California. I've got red blends here. Well, actually down here I have Italy. I've got Tuscany reds and Piedmont reds. And I've got Rhone and Provence. And I've got Bordeaux from France. And then that entire section is all California Cabernets. So quite a few of those. I had a wonderful trip to Australia in 2004, and it was the most amazing. It was a business trip, and I spent 12 days there, and I only had to work. I had to give a presentation at a reception in the evening to the mining community 5 times, and time to kill between, and I had the whole weekend that I ended up spending in the Adelaide area. And some of my hosts were very nice and took me to 2 of the Barossa Valley and the another wonderful wine area in that same region. So I bought the map to commemorate it. I actually was also in the Hunter Valley as well. So well, that's a great country for wine and nice people. That was a great trip.
A few years ago, after I retired, I decided to collect some things, and bourbon happened to be one of my passions, Kentucky bourbon in particular. So I developed some contacts and was able to acquire some hard-to-find bourbons. And as a result, one of my distributors gave me the opportunity to have a bourbon barrel. And we decided to incorporate that bourbon and that barrel into our wine cellar. And so that's how this part of the theme came about. This little niche here was designed because I had this barrel and because I wanted to display some of my bourbons in the wine cellar along with the wine. We actually built this little niche for this barrel with the shelving and the wine display. And it just adds some aroma and some intrigue about the whole wine cellar.